I mean, it's almost like useless, man. We done already went through that. You done already seen what I'm able to do. We done already did stuff in the past, and yet you're still telling me what I need to do in order to, you know, get you to expose our industry to an idea or the world to a concept that I know as a parent that then raised teenagers and raising a female one now that was able to help them avoid the pitfalls that I was unable to avoid. And you're going to tell me that there's no need for it, when yet we didn't produce one of the most successful teenage teams in the history of martial arts, and you're going to tell me that there's no need for it. And yet I'm going from city to city and suburbs to suburb and hood to hood to talk to people and help people understand this concept. And I come to you not just as a teacher, but as a parent. I mean, I done did everything I can possibly do to single-handedly start my career off raising my son when I had to turn my life around. Let me say that again. Raising my son in a one-room apartment, not even an apartment, a room, and then talking about no money because my instructor or whoever I was working for let me go with no paycheck, and I had a son, okay? So I became a world champion as well as able to start a business that I created and put together when I was in jail. I was able to start a business, achieve my goals in the movies, and win the 7 world championships by simply believing in myself, like I believed in myself behind those prison walls. I didn't know what to do to raise my son, but I know whatever struggles he had in the suburban lifestyle and at this level is far more better than the struggles that I had when I was on the street corner selling packages, or I was running up behind people with baseball bats, or on Sundays with my mom in the house crying, going through shootouts, or pulling guns in people's faces and they pulling them in my face, and going through drive-by shootouts and beatdowns, and you going to tell me that this program don't work? Man, there's nothing that in your vocabulary that can even tell me that the martial mix urban spirit don't work. It's a need for it. It's a need for every parent. It's a need for every teacher. It's a need for it on this planet. I know it. I feel it. And I say it as a teacher, and I say it as a father. So you can reject it. And it's not about me trying to sell it, because I'm never going to try to sell something that can change youth's lives. They got to go through this process. There's nothing that you can do to say that they can't go through this process. They got to.